So I will request all the poster presenters to come and assemble in the front. Each one of you will get 60 seconds. And after that, Shubhankar will make some noise. And that is a hint that you have to stop. We are going to be very strict about this, so please adhere to the time. And again, just to reiterate, the goal of this is that you should be able to make an elevator pitch or a lightning talk, in other words, where you can capture the interest of the audience about the research that you're doing, and hopefully encourage them to come to your poster to have a more deeper conversation. It's more like an advertisement, right, or a teaser. So you don't have to go into detail explaining your problem or the solution. Say what it takes to get people curious and interested to come to your poster. That's the goal of this lightning talk session. I hope that's clear. So first we have Akhil. Yes, please, your time starts now.
Yeah, good morning everyone. So myself Achilles, and I have a poster up on the work of effective continued fraction dimension. So effective dimension or constructed dimension models the rate of information in an object, and in this line of study we study infinite binary strings. And continued fraction dimension is the same notion if you use something called the continued fraction representation of a string. And in this work we show the surprising result that if you use the continued fraction representation, you can get theoretically you can get a slightly higher density of information in the string. So this is the work. I have the poster up. Please do come and visit. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's well in time. Good job. Okay. Next we have Banashri.
Hi everyone. So I am Banashri Karmakar from IISc Bangalore. I am here to present our work on asterisk superfast MPC with a friend. This got accepted in IEEE SNP 2024. So traditional MPC setting mainly considers two kind of traditional secure multiparty computation mainly considers two kind of setting: the honest majority and the dishonest majority. In case of honest majority of the parties are honest, and in case of dishonest majority, the majority of parties can be dishonest. So dishonest majority captures the most realistic scenario, but it is computationally expensive as compared to the honest majority setting. Moreover, it is not able to give us the most desirable properties like GOD and fairness. So this paper basically considers a new setting to construct a protocol. In this setting, along with a dishonest majority, the presence of a semi-honest TP is considered throughout the entire protocol.
Okay. Your time is up.
Okay. Yeah, to know more about our contributions, please visit our booth. Thank you.
Thank you. Next we have Chandrima Kayal. Yeah.
Hello everyone, I am Chandrima Kayal from ISI Kolkata, and I work in analysis of Boolean function. In this work, we mainly have focused on the composed Boolean function. We have a Boolean function f and another Boolean function g. This circuit computes the composed function f composed g. Now it is very natural to ask, when you compose function, what happens to the complexity measure? This is a very well studied and well understood problem in this area, although we don't understand for two classical measures, randomized query complexity and approximate degree, how they behave under composition. In this work, we have focused on these two long-standing open problems, but we ask a weaker question. Can we solve these problems for some classes of function? And we made some partial improvement towards the main open problem. So please do visit our poster. We can discuss in more details. Thanks.
Thank you. Perfect timing. Neetu K.
Neetu. So you all know, in today's world, the data has become so huge that it is very important to have a proper communication between the storage and the processing units to have improved performance. So with our in-memory computing based design, we come up with a latency improved version of in-memory computing design that actually improved the results so much that the energy delay area product has been improved up to 84%. So I request you all to come and visit my poster for getting more details. Thank you.
Thank you, Neetu. Prashanti SK.
Hi, I'm Prashanti, a PhD student from IISc. I'll be presenting our work that was submitted and accepted to Sigmatrix last year. So here we study the characterization of deep learning training on the edge. So why should you train on the edge? Edge devices are getting more powerful. You also have a lot of different use cases like federated learning and continual learning. What are the challenges with doing this? There is a huge parameter space and the architecture is very different from servers. So one interesting result, the system default power mode that NVIDIA suggests is not Pareto optimal in terms of time energy trade-offs. So to get more details on this work, please stop by my poster. I'd love to talk to you. Thank you.
We have Dhara Thakur.
So here we studied graph modification problem where we are modifying graph by deleting k vertices, and we want the number of distinct eigenvalue of a remaining graph should be less than equals to r. And the results we have obtained is like for certain special cases we are obtaining hardness result, and for those hardness we are obtaining FPT results. So if you are interested in detail, please do visit my poster. Thanks.
Thank you. Next we have Zaya.
Hello everyone, myself Zia Umayya. I am from IIIT Delhi, and this is a work in joint collaboration with Dhruv Malik, Devashish Kosai and Piyush Kumar Sharma. So we know that Tor is a popular anonymity and anti-censorship tool. It has more than 2.5 million daily concurrent users, but it is also being blocked very frequently by different nation states like Russia, Iran and many other countries like China. So in this particular paper, in this study, we studied for around 1 year with 1.25 million measurements over the tools that are being used to quarterly transfer Tor traffic. And those tools are known as pluggable transports. So we studied around 12 tools, and we have multiple findings about the whole PT ecosystem. We have made it reproducible. You can use the QR code to get to the code. And come visit my poster so that we can have some meaningful discussions about the measurement studies throughout this work. Thank you.
Thank you, Zaya. Next we have Asim Srivastava.
Hi everyone, I am Asim Srivastava from LCS2 Lab IIIT Delhi, and I work in the space of building blocks of conversational systems in the space of mental health. And regarding the work on the screen, you can see response side guided reinforced dialogue generation for mental health counseling. In this particular work, we have worked on generating responses in the dialogue system for mental health. We have worked on a novel methodology using TRL, basically transformer reinforcement learning, and that's what we will be discussing when you will coming to our poster. Looking forward to meeting you guys there. Thank you.
Thank you. Next we have Sunil. You will do it tomorrow? Okay. Can we skip to the next one? Ananya.
Hello, I'm Ananya Upasana from IMSC Chennai, and this work is this poster is based on a work that was accepted in SODA last year. So we give approximation schemes for some partial covering problems. So these are basically approximation schemes that give a better approximation factor than was previously known, albeit an FPT time. And we also study the one of the partial covering problems, which is maximum coverage with a different perspective. So here we are trying to fix the number of constraints, but we try to approximate the number of objects that are used to cover these constraints. And in fact, this particular approximation algorithm that we give is the best possible approximation possible for this problem. So if you're interested in this result and you want to unravel the jargon that I said, please do visit my poster. Thank you.
Thank you, Ananya. Siddharth Jaiswal.
Hi everyone. So if you care about biases in different sorts of systems like text-based gender predictors, what you would like to see is that the systems are fair to all gender types. What we see here is that for non-binary speakers, these systems don't really work pretty well. So to fix this, we have contributed a new data set. We've also audited existing systems for their biases, and we have proposed some mitigation solutions. If you want more details, please come to my poster today and I'll be happy to have a chat. Thank you.
Thank you. Abhirama P.
Hello everyone, myself Abhiram. I work with Dr. Anand from IIT Jodhpur. So I'll briefly present this paper titled Answer Mining from a Pool of Images towards retrieval based visual question answering. Suppose if I ask you a question, do the rose and sunflower share the same color? You have a preset bias that rose is red, sunflower is yellow, so they are not of same color. But based on these set of images, if I give you an yellow rose and yellow sunflower, here both of them share the same color. So not only the preset bias is responsible for answering the question, the given context which comes from the input of multiple images, this also makes contribution towards the final answer. So we present a data set called RET-VQA and a method to solve this problem. So you can drop by the poster if you have further more questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Actually, it's very impressive. Most of you are sticking to the time, and Shubhankar hasn't had to make noise. Soumya, Jyoti.
Hello everyone, myself is Shobhajyoti Dev from Jadavpur University. So today I'm going to present my work, a couple-based ensemble of CNN for malignancy identification in breast histopathology and the cytology images. So there are some samples of the breast histopathology and the cytology images. So here I have mainly explored on the couple-based ensemble model for the performance increasing of the malignancy identification in the cytology histopathology domain. So due to lag amount the data, I have also extracted some ROIs by some fuzzy membership functions, and after that I have extracted some probability distributions value, and finally I have predict the images by some voting techniques. So there are some samples of the breast histopathology and the cytology samples, and in the right side I have mentioned some results of analyzing some CNN models, also some ensemble models. So if you want to interest in the cytology in the histopathology even, please visit my posters. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have Indradyumna Roy.
Hey everyone. So locality sensitive hashes are techniques which retrieve the approximate k-nearest neighbors given any point in sublinear time. So they are widely in use by all the major players in tech industry today. These are customized to the notion of similarity or distance function, but unfortunately for the recent more exotic scoring functions, we do not have any LSH, such as earth mover distance, chamfer distance, or as we deal with here, hinge distance, which are widely used across various applications in text, images, and graphs, and so on. So in this work, which got accepted in Neurips as a spotlight, we deal with an LSH. We come up with an LSH for hinge distance, and we do it via Fourier transformation, which allows us to term this as a cosine between two Fourier feature maps. And now that we have, since there's already a well-known LSH for cosine, we now have an LSH for hinge distance. So please do reach out to me for more discussion on this. I'm sure you will enjoy talking about this. Thanks.
Thank you. Next, we have Ullas A.
Hi, have you ever wondered how Facebook manages to tag photos of its users and friends very accurately? Keep wondering. I'm not going to be discussing about that. Now, I know what you people are thinking. You must be thinking, I wasted your time making your brains process some unnecessary information. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to be talking about how to process unnecessary information and how not to do unnecessary computations. Now, if you're really wondering very curiously, like what exactly all this is about, please come and visit me about my posters. By reducing the number of iterations to actually reach the poster, I'll be discussing about that as well. What do you think all of this poster actually has over here? This is like unnecessary material. It appears like that. Adapt yourself to it, okay? I'll see you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. That was fun. Next is Ankur Nahar.
So, hello everyone, I am Ankur from IIT Jodhpur, and today I am going to talk about my research cache-in for the user of experience that is traveling in the car. So if you are watching any video and you are getting annoyed by buffering and all, so we are going to address this by consider the diversity of India, different regions of India. And obviously if you hate buffering during travels, then please come and visit my poster. I'll give you a solution. Thank you.
Next is Debashri Das.
Hi, I'm Debashri Das from IIT Kharagpur. So I'm developing a work where actually we see whenever the driving behavior is going bad, we mainly accuse that whether the driver is at fault or some other reason is that. So for that, we have developed an edge device where we have actually lightened the computation and utilized the resources very carefully, and that gives the on the edge solution, like a lifetime solution to understand who is at the fault, whether it is the driver or some other. So please drop by my poster for more details. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is Rajdeep Mukherjee.
Hello everyone, I am Rajdeep Mukherjee from IIT Kharagpur. Today I will be presenting my paper ECT sum, which got accepted at EMLLP 2022. So what are we trying to solve here? We are basically trying to solve the long document summarization problem in the financial domain. What do we propose? So we propose both a dataset and a new method. So as far as the dataset is concerned, this is the first long document summarization dataset in the financial domain. And what's interesting is there is no manual annotation involved during this entire preparation process. And finally, yeah, we also propose a new method which beats several of the much hyped large language models as well, especially on the factual consistency metric. So please do visit my poster for more details. I would be happy to take questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Nimish Mishra.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Nimish, pursuing my PhD with Professor Devdeep Mukhopadhyay at IIT Kharagpur. And in this work, we are one of the first to demonstrate a new attack vector using fault attacks on high-frequency system on chips. So rather than focusing on processors and memory, as prior works do, we do it on the system bus, which has not been traditionally protected against attacks. So definitely we had some POCs which we can discuss offline on the poster, but the main impact of this work has been that we were able to break one of the commercial implementations of trusted execution environments that is deployed across many devices in the IoT hemisphere. And we worked with Lenaro and others to fix it. And so we'll be presenting this work at NDSS next month, as well as at Black Hat Asia in April. So thank you, and please drop by the poster for more discussions. Thank you.
Thank you. Stanley.
Hello everyone, I'm Stanley Samuel and currently a PhD student. This is our work, Symbolic Fixed Point Algorithms for Logical LTL Games, presented at AAC 2023, where we tackle the challenging problem of infinite state reactive systems, where given a reactive system, for example, a robot that wants to reach some target destination while avoiding some obstacles, which is also a temporal specification, we synthesize a controller which is correct by construction that ensures all behaviors satisfy specification. We implement these techniques can be viewed as logical LTL games. Our approach is implemented in our tool Genesis LTL with around 206x speed up. You could meet me to know more about this later. Thank you.
Thank you. Gaurav Takhar.
Hello everyone, my name is Gaurav Thakur from IIT Kanpur. So in the current scheme of things, what happens is that fabrication of hardwares, it is outsourced. So we design the circuit and we outsource it to the foundries to be manufactured. So what it introduces is that it is possible for malicious entities to get access to this design from the third-party foundries, because the designer has no access who has access to this particular design. It is possible for them to sell this IC into the black market. So my work is how can we use functional synthesis to stop this particular attack. Even if the attacker has access to this design, he is not able to pirate it into the black market. So if you are interested, like how can we use functional synthesis here in the hardware domain, please come and visit me on the poster. Thank you.
Thank you. Suman Maiti.
Good morning, everyone. I am Suman Maiti from IIT Kharagpur. Our work targeted attack synthesis for smart grid vulnerability analysis, which was accepted and presented at ACM CCS, overcomes the limitations of the pre-existing works focusing on grid vulnerability assessment like the MAD IoT and Black IoT. It does so by developing a two-stage attack synthesis framework, where at the first stage we use a falsification-based counter-example guided tool called STRIO to find the most vulnerable time instance of a power grid operation. This is then followed by inducing false data injection attack vectors on the grid sensor measurements with the help of a trained reinforcement learning agent during the identified time instance to make the attack vector more lethal. Also, the RL agent ensures that the attack vector remains undetected by the bad data detection units present in the grid, thereby making the attack vector stealthy. And in the second phase, we spoof the GPS signals of the phasor measurement units in order to obfuscate the grid's actual behavior from the operators and preventing them to take mitigating actions. And we have also provided effective countermeasures against the proposed attack model. So please visit my poster for further details.
Thank you. Kirti K.
Hi everyone. So before introducing myself, everyone will be using encryption algorithm as we are using WhatsApp, right? So what we are trying to do is, you may have a feeling that okay, it's encrypted and hence there is no vulnerability. So what we are trying to understand is, even though our systems are encrypted, there can be something called fault injection attack, where attacker can induce fault and compute the secret key. So nothing as we have thought is secured is not secured. So there has been some techniques to find formal verification which prove that it's functionally correct, but still there exists vulnerabilities depends on the implementation. So here we design a high level structure. So this is not just one work. I have combined multiple works here. So which find vulnerable operations from software implementations of block cipher. And we have also designed security metrics to protect this. And we have also introduced countermeasures to protect vulnerable instructions from software. So for more details, you can obviously visit the poster and see how the things are. So this is completely a compiler framework, and it gives you the protection from any block cipher implementations. So myself, Kirti, and I am working with Dr. Chester Rabairo, IIT Madras. Thank you.
Thank you. Next we have Nihar.
Hi everyone, myself Niharanjan Sahu. I am from IIT Bombay, PhD student. So here I will be presenting my work that was accepted at ACL 2023. Title is With Prejudice to None, a FuseT multilingual transfer learning approach to detect social bias in low resource languages. So our target was to detect social bias from social media posts related to Hindi language only, but we went on to explore if it can be, the approach can be translated to other low resource languages in the framework of detection of social bias. So we tried it with two other languages, Korean and Italian. What we saw, like the approach works well with every languages, but if the like we try this approach with the same language family like Hindi, Italian, English, they mostly comes under same language families. And if we use English data as the like kind of original data and do the transfer learning on Hindi and Italian, the performance boosts a lot as compared to Korean, but it can be applied to any languages also. So for more details, you can visit me at my poster. Thank you.
Thank you. Saraswati Nanoti.
Hello everyone, I am Saraswati. This is joint work with my advisor Nildhara Mishra, and this was presented at last year's MFCS. So here we have an eternal vertex cover game. So we have a n vertex graph, and there are k many guards, and there are attacker and defender. So the job of an attacker is to attack an edge, and the job of a defender is to move at least one guard across the attacked edge. And the minimum number of guard required such that the defender wins, that is the defender can defend infinite many attacks, that is called as eternal vertex cover number. And we have shown exactly which bipartite graphs satisfy that the eternal vertex cover number is same as the vertex cover number. So for more details, please visit. Thank you.
Thank you. Next we have Suman Raj. So after this we have Lokendra, and we will stop there for today. The rest of you can go back and we'll continue this tomorrow. Suman Raj.
Good morning, everybody. So this is Suman Raj, and I'm a PhD candidate at Indian Institute of Science. So here we are trying to work on a problem statement where we look for solutions if drones can actually guide visually impaired, and what are the challenges involved in that particular situation. So over here, I'll be explaining one brief architecture and one methodology. And related to systems research, what kind of problems come up if we try to work on such real-time, deadline-driven, vision-based tasks. And there is a cool video demo as well. So please visit my poster. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Lokendra. Last.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Lokendra. So you all have heard about the cryptocurrency. So the technology behind this cryptocurrency works is blockchain. So my work basically enables multiple type of blockchain users to communicate with each other, and that too without the presence of third party. So for more detail, please visit my poster, and I'm happy to share every detail of the work. That work basically published in CC Grade 2023. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. It's excellent. Everyone actually, most of you stuck to the time. That's really impressive. And as I said, the goal is to be able to capture the core of your work and generate interest among the listeners so that they can come and you can have a more deeper discussion at your poster.